I make $10,000 a month at the age of 19 with no college experience and no job except for one that I had when I was 16. And no, contrary to popular belief, I do not have an OnlyFans, which it would probably make me more money than I'm making right now. But today we're going to be talking about how I am bringing in this kind of money at such an age and if you can do it as well. So stay tuned. Now, when I throw that figure out, the first thing that comes to people's minds is,
here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here.
Maybe he runs an e-commerce business. Maybe he does affiliate marketing. Maybe he is super popular on social media, which is the goal. Actually, it is none of those things. And today I'm going to be telling you what I actually do. Now, I actually work in the crypto and NFT space. I know what you guys are thinking, but just hear me out just for 1 second, okay? Now, I got into NFTs back in November of 2021 when everything was basically at its peak and euphoria was at an all-time high. Now, at the time, I was still kind of going through the learning process and making a lot of mistakes. So as you would imagine, I lost a lot of money. I kind of bought into that moon bag ape hype, oh, I'm gonna buy one NFT and it's gonna just make me rich forever. Now, fast forward to February, that was when everything changed for me. A popular influencer in the space by the name of NFTZerk kind of took me and a few of my now brothers under his wing to work on his project with him. Throughout the next 5 or 6 months or so, I used that project to leverage and build my own network of other projects and influencers that I was connected to.
AKA NFT Steve Jobs.
I'm connected to over 1,000 different projects and influencers throughout the space. Now, I had seen the good and the bad of each project that came and went, and I had a really good understanding of what it takes to make a project that actually lasts. So how does that translate to money though? Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Obviously, having such an extensive list of connections makes you a great asset to any project that's looking to make their way into the market. The good thing about service-based business is the fact that regardless of the market status, you still have work to do. At first, I was doing a lot of trading of NFTs, which was great for profit at the beginning. But as it kind of simmered down and we kind of settled into the bear market, I wasn't making any money whatsoever. So I transitioned into a service-based business, which started out kind of as a freelance operation. So it started off with some freelancing work back in August of this year, which is 2022, by the way. I don't know when you're watching this video, but started off back in August of 2022 when I started doing some freelance collab management work. And what I mean by collab management is I would basically leverage those connections and bring them on as collaborations to help the project grow. So I did some collab management work for multiple different projects, many of which paid me $400 to $500 a week. I even had one project paying me about $1,500 a week for different advisory services and the collab management on top of that, because obviously advisory is extremely useful if you've been in the space for as long as I have and you've seen the good and the bad. You can kind of give them a general direction to go and help them solve problems that they might not know how to solve otherwise. Now, here's the crazy thing. I actually made $10K in my first month doing it.
Yeah, man. Whole out race, man.
And with that, I saw a fantastic opportunity. So I decided to go ahead and capitalize on that. And I founded my agency, The Round Table, and decided to help more projects grow their audiences and sell out their NFT collections. And honestly, it was a smashing success. One of our clients, Bored Grapes, was no exception to this. We grew their Twitter from 100 followers to 65,000 followers, which is a 64,900% increase. And then we grew their Discord from 400 members to over 40,000 members, which is another 9,900% increase. I know what you're thinking. Well, obviously they bought some followers, they probably paid some promoters, and actually it was none of that. No bots, no paid promotions, no bullshit. This was genuine, pure leveraging of the network that we had built over those months working in the space. They sold out their collection and ended up doing over 40 ETH in volume, which obviously was absolutely insane, especially in this kind of market. So that's basically what we do in a nutshell. But the real question is it still viable? And if so, then how can you get started? Well, guys, the answer to this is a bit complicated because while it is still viable, I personally believe it's on its way out. And this is something I'm going to cover in another video because that's just for another time regarding the NFT space. But the truth is degen projects and these moonbag projects or high schoolers starting NFT projects in their basement, it's not here to stay. It's not going to last, and it's honestly a sinking ship at this point. So yeah, you could get into this, but by the time you got into it, it'd be even further on its way out. But it's not all gloom and doom.
My head is in such pain!
The whole monkey JPEG moonbag get rich quick scheme may be dying, but guys, truthfully, I do believe that the technology is here to stay. you can implement the technology in multiple different business types to help improve customer experience and reduce friction while also reducing piracy, token gating access. So I believe big time in the technology. So if you want my best advice, which this is not financial advice, by the way, this is what myself and my agency are currently in the process of doing. We're more so moving towards Web 2 businesses and helping them integrate that technology into their already existing systems. Basically, we're helping them integrate blockchain technology, again, to improve customer experience and reduce friction within their current systems. So if I had one piece of advice to give, it would be focusing on the technology and what you can do with it. Learn to code, learn the front end, learn web development. All of these skills are going to be extremely useful in the future as the technology is adopted and the whole pump and dump, get rich quick scheme just kind of fades into nothing. Now, guys, I do want to say before I end this video that I am not a special case. There are people who are younger than me that are making 10 times the amount of money that I'm making. Like 10K a month, if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, especially in the US, is not that crazy. Like, it is so much more reachable than you would ever think. I don't have any plans of stopping. I want to get to 100K, 1 mil months. Regardless, regarding the state of NFTs and everything like that, I'll be covering that in another video because, oh man, I could rant. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave it a like for the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see more content from me, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss another upload. And also, if you're interested in starting your own NFT project and possibly want to enlist the help of my agency, just hit me up on Twitter. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Not trying to sell you guys, but obviously, if you need help with the services, just hit me up. Without further ado, I will see you guys later.